Are you worried about your career in the age of AI? You should be thinking about it at least, and more importantly, you should be preparing. But are you really ready to face the truth about where you stand right now? Before we go any further, you need to know your starting point. And that's why we've created the self assessment, score, and action plan. And it's a powerful free PDF that will instantly review your AI proof skill gaps and show those to you and show you exactly where you need to focus. You can download it right now. The link is below this video in the description. And really, before we go on, seriously, pause this video, download that link. This is your first, most crucial step. The AI revolution is here, and it's reshaping the job market faster than any of us predicted. This isn't just about challenges. It's about a massive shift in skills, value, and something even more critical, and that's your grit. This is Human Coefficient. I've renamed the channel. Like I said last time, we used to be called Laughing with Lincoln, but it just didn't seem like that was an appropriate name any longer. It wasn't that I never thought it was a serious business we were talking about. It was just that I had hoped we would have time to gradually ease into this, but it's come faster than what we thought. And it's my goal to give you the essential strategies and tools to navigate this shift and build a future-proof career. And I still think that's very doable. And after you complete your self-assessment and action plan, we'll break down the skills that are truly AI-proof, the strategies to future-proof your career, and the essential steps involved. Plus, you'll need something else, and it's called grit. You'll notice in the assessment and the scoring that the scoring stops at 75%. That's the top score. And the reason it doesn't go into 100 is because that's your grit. That's your self-determination. That's your self-want, your self-drive. Because you can't just sit here and listen to this stuff. We're past that time now. It's entertaining, sure. Hearing all these theories and things is entertaining. But with the news lately, what's going on in the world of AI, kind of got to get going now. You can't sit on the sidelines any longer. So let's get prepared. Let's build your AI-proof future. Let's dive in. So download that action guide, put this on pause, and we'll get into it. So now let's get straight into your AI-proof career action plan. Your self-assessment guide is designed to help you understand where you need to focus, and the plan provides the roadmap. So how do you actually AI-proof your career? How do you develop the skills that you're going to need in order to not only survive but thrive in the AI-dominated job market? And where do you even begin after you've faced the reality of your self-assessment? A lot of us get excited about new tools and things, and we're all gung-ho, and then all of a sudden the doubt starts creeping in, and we think, why did I think I could do this? I can't do this. Well, when it comes to learning AI, you definitely can. It's it's not rocket surgery, and I've never been accused of being the sharpest cookie in the drawer. So, if I can learn this stuff, you can learn it. And imagine it'll be a lot easier for you to learn it than it was for me. And obviously, I'm not done learning this. It's ever changing, ever ongoing. There's a lot of opinions out there. All you have to do is look at our comment section now and then to get a sense of that. But step one, you'll become human plus a professional, human plus professional. You can amplify human skills with AI. You don't have to compete against AI. Partner with AI to become what we're going to call a human plus professional. Identify how AI can augment your uniquely human skills, creativity, critical thinking, complex communication, emotional intelligence. Learn to leverage AI tools to enhance your productivity, expand your capabilities, and focus on an even higher level of work. So it's like human skills plus AI. That's a winning combination, and that's the way we're going to have to think about the future, and that's what we're going to have to do. Pardon me. A little bit. I don't know. I'm not under the weather. Tired, I guess. No granddaughter yet. She's still due this coming Thursday. A lot of moving though. My son and daughter-in-law seem to like to move houses about the week that their children are due. I'm getting too old for that stuff. My daughter-in-law even joked that she didn't want to have any more kids because she didn't want to move again. So, kind of seems to be their thing. Anyway, so our step 2 is cultivate high-touch human skills. Focus, and I'm reading this, as you can probably tell, focus on irreplaceable abilities. Invest in developing skills that are fundamentally human and difficult for AI to replicate. We've talked about that before. Focus on high-touch skills that require deep human interaction, empathy, and complex social understanding. That's also things like leadership, complex problem solving, strategic thinking, the way you think about things, creativity, innovation, emotional intelligence, ethical reasoning. These are your AI-proof assets. If you saw the last episode, and I apologize, I know we kind of messed some people up when we switched from Laughing with Lincoln. I didn't really make an announcement about it beforehand, and I should have. I'm a rookie, but anyway, I'm glad we made this change, and I really do believe in the human coefficient, and I think that's us. We're the human coefficient. We just have to level up. We have to develop our human skills. Anyway, the last episode we talked about quantifiable items like data sets. LLMs, large language models, small language models, they love right and wrong answers, absolute right and wrong answers. 1 + 1 = 2. That's correct. 1 + 1 = 3. That's incorrect. Those are the things that AI, AGI, artificial general intelligence, those are the things that it banks on, it counts on. Those are the types of careers and the types of things that will be automated first. AI will take over those positions first. It's going to have a little bit more difficulty with the non-definable, I guess I'll call that, skills, such like we just talked about, your empathy, your social understanding, complex problem solving. And I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. We're not just going to flip a switch and all of a sudden we're at AGI or ASI. It's going to be gradual, and humans are going to be needed. Now, will humans be needed 20 years from now? I don't know. I really don't know. Nobody knows. But it can only go one of a couple of ways. Either we're needed and we work with AI. We're not needed, so we're free to do whatever we want to. How do we make money? Well, yeah, that's yet to be decided. Will there even be such a thing as money? Hard to imagine a world without it, huh? Or number 3, AI turns into a Terminator and, we're gone. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a possibility, but that is one of 3. There's about 3. So embrace continuous skill upgrading, continuous learning. You're going to have to become a lifelong learner now. Static skills are a liability in the AI age. You're going to have to just continually adapt. Embrace continuous learning and skill development as your new career normal. There's not going to be any more just punching in and punching out if you want a career. You're going to have to identify emerging skills in the AI-driven economy, prompt engineering, AI ethics, AI augmented creativity, human AI collaboration strategies. So you need to dedicate some time every day, every week, to learning new skills, experimenting with new technologies, and staying ahead of the curve, rather than sitting down at night and watching the tube or, swiping through your phone for hours at a time. Jump on YouTube, watch a few videos, get on your news feed and read some articles about artificial intelligence. It's going to be absolutely necessary that you do that for career survival and growth. The next step is going to be building your human network. Relationships are they're your resilience in a way, because we're going to be living in an increasingly automated world. Human connections will become even more valuable. Just think about it. You're going to want to talk to other humans, see how they are getting along, see how they are staying ahead of the curve. Getting some ideas from them, and having contacts in business. It says that old saying, "It's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know." I had that backward. That will still hold true in the AI world. As the jobs available shrink, knowing people that can help you maybe make the next step in your career will be even more important than it is right now. Um, so human connections are essential for navigating the career market in the AI transition, and also learning from others about new things, new jobs, new opportunities in the AI age. There are going to be a lot of jobs that we don't even know about right now. And yes, I do think that humans will be in those jobs, in those careers. Again, it could be at a time in the future that we're no longer needed, but that time is not now. And it's not 5 years from now. And I don't believe it's even 10 years from now. I mean, uh, nobody knows. And I know I keep saying that, but nobody knows. But why not be prepared anyway? Why not, instead of wasting time sitting around? I know sitting around after a long day is nice and relaxing, but look at it, think about AI as reading a book. If you like to read, um, just go on. It's pretty easy to go on YouTube and watch some videos from people. If you're not a YouTube subscriber or user, I mean, I know this video is on there, but if you just happen upon this video, or you don't use YouTube very often, there's a search bar just like on any Google or whatever. Type in what you're looking for, and up will pop videos about the subject you're interested in. And I think most of us have gone to YouTube to figure out how to fix things over the last 10 years or so. I mean, I think it's a challenge to try to fix whatever breaks in the house, all the Monday morning fires you have when you're a homeowner, and the worst time of the day fire. And I don't mean literal fires, but what I call fires. But anyway, so those 4 steps, let's see. Step 1 was become a human plus professional. 2 was cultivate high touch human skills. 3, embrace continuous skill upgrading. And 4, build your human network. I think that's your action plan, and your action plan is also in your assessment that I wanted you to download. But it goes even more in depth in that download. And use that assessment plan to make it truly effective for you. Implement the plan, and your future depends on your proactive actions and what you start to understand, and where you stand right now, and where you want to go in the future. But however you want to think about it, remember, the AI revolution is not the apocalypse. It's a career transformation, and transformation requires understanding, actions, and relentless grit. There's a book. Angela Duckworth wrote the book called Grit. It's going to show up. And this is a great book. Um, she's a psychologist, started out as a teacher, was not her thing. I mean, she enjoyed teaching, don't get me wrong, but she ended up studying under the father of positive psychology, Marty Seligman, or Seligman. I pronounce it Seligman. I'm not sure which it is, but he kind of came up with the term positive psychology, and it has to do with grit. Anyway, has to do with what fuels you. It's your fuel. It's your determination. A lot of people in sports or when you're watching athletes, you say, wow, he's very talented. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he or she is very talented. Caitlin Clark is extremely talented. Angel Reese is extremely talented. Diana Taurasi is extremely talented. Um, did she retire? I'm going to miss her. But you say somebody's pretty talented or extremely talented, but you don't really realize, you don't see all the work that they put in, the skills they developed and learned that they've practiced over and over and over again. You know, and you say that Diana Taurasi's gritty. She is a gritty player. She's a great gritty player. But she developed that. She just decided nobody's going to stop me. Nobody's going to get the better of me. That's your grit. That's your self determination. And you need that to thrive in the AI age, because again, you're just not going to be able to sit back and relax. You're not going to be able to just sit back, and things are not going to be the way they were. I think those days are over. So if you care about continuing in your career, then you need to just decide right now that you're just going to take a few. You don't have to spend hours every night. Watch 1 or 2 videos, read 1 or 2 articles. That's all you have to do. Easy for me to say, I guess. My kids are grown. Maybe your kids still live at home. But if you're 40 plus, you're probably getting close to the kids being able to take care of themselves, at least, unless they're moving. But we're going to be with you every week, or hopefully more than once a week. I know I keep saying that, and then, life happens. But the way things are changing so fast, I plan on doing these more than once a week. But we're going to focus on solutions and giving you a plan to act. The self-assessment guide that you downloaded, the action plan, that's your personal tool to make the plan a reality, powered by your own inner grit. So consider this channel and the guide you download your career survival toolkit. It's got the insights, strategies, and the motivation to just not survive, but thrive, as we always say here. And if you bring the grit, you can make it happen. The journey for you starts right now. It starts today. Download that plan, and let's get going. Let's be the ones that win this thing. Let's work with AI. Let's build all kinds of new things. Right now, you think to yourself, gee, it'd be great if I had that software program or whatever this software program. Build it. I went on a tool called Windsurf, and it made a web page for me. Now, not the web page for this channel. I need to get that going, but it was for the Laughing with Lincoln channel. And I've never programmed anything in my life. I don't know how to code. It did everything for me. And with me telling it like this, no, I don't like that. Change it. No, that's not bad, but make the box bigger. Make the type, Times New Roman, 12-point size or whatever. Or you're speaking in English. You're not coding. You're typing. They do have programs where you can actually speak and it'll type out on the screen, but I can type. I'm sure we all type, but so I don't mind to type it. But I just told it to build me a website, and it went to work. How's this? Well, I don't like this, so change this. Changed it. Well, I'm not sure where do I save that? You save it here. Oh, okay, thank you. I mean, whatever I needed it to do, it did. It was incredible, and that's what AI is. That's what AI can do. So if you're ready to take control, of your career and your future, then let's just start with that self-assessment. We'll dig in next week or next time and find, we'll see what your score is. We'll plan from there. So, we're going to become proactive. We're going to be adaptable. We're going to become AI proof with human coefficient as your partner, and with your own grit as your ultimate weapon. So let me know in the comments, whenever you take that assessment, what was the most surprising thing from your insight? Did it line up with how you thought you were, where you thought you were in the I don't want to say the AI landscape, but the landscape in general? Anyway, if you found this helpful, and before I do that, I want to say next week, We've got some exciting things coming up. We're going to start looking at other ways that you can become AI proof. So please join us for that. And if you like this episode, please consider hitting the like. And if you subscribe to Human Coefficient, you don't need to again. Or if you subscribe to Laughing with Lincoln, you are already subscribed to this channel. And it's our goal to keep you up to date with the strategies to thrive in the AI revolution and to truly become indispensable. I'll see you next time.